So basically,
So we were just talking about the, oh look, hi, there's some cops, they're wondering if we're protesting. So we're talking about the penguins and
yeah. Well, the joke about penguins is that the TV channels in Turkey started to show penguins from National Geography or something like that when there was these all big events going all around in Turkey, like people protesting and people were actually being shot in those protests. And the government was trying to just hide the simple fact that the most of the civilians out there was against them. So they did that for a while, but later on we found out that there was few TV channels that were broadcasting them, so we started watching them. So their efforts didn't really mean anything. I mean, they merhaba. Evet.
hi, Patty Beers.
How are you?
You look familiar. Maybe I saw you before in the other protest.
I've always been to all the events, yeah.
Okay,
So-
yay. Well, let me know about everyone. I want to come because I really enjoy. I'm doing the live stream right now, and I really enjoy like covering the Turkish protests. They're my favorite.
Thank you.
You guys are so cool and creative, and like the humor with the penguins and the shoe boxes,
Well,
and
they
I'm
started
loving it.
and we
And the
had
singing.
fun, you know?
The first night in Pershing Square, I was there, and it was all singing. Like it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I was the only one not singing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for
These
coming.
national songs.
So we make fun of TVs and we make fun of the government's mottos, their lies and their events, so that we can continue these kind of events.
I can't find my USB cord. Okay, here we go. Now I can plug in.
So, yeah. How many people are gonna come?
All the other people I admire, they're really working.
Last time we did it, it was at 7 p.m. You said that the consulate is not working, so what's the point of doing it after hours? Well, the point of doing it after hours is so that people can come.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that people might be during their spring, not spring, Christmas break.
Christmas break, yeah.
So maybe they can
I'm
come.
on break, that's why.
Yeah.
Consulates don't work that much anyways. They always quit around 4.
And even if they're not here, they still send the cops for us.
Yeah, did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
was
mean,
one
last time
cop.
we were here, I think we couldn't make it. There were like
No.
2 people. Were you here that day?
Actually, I was just talking about the fact that there were more cops than there were people.
Yeah,
And then we were too boring for them, and then they're like,
I know, they were bored, yeah. And they weren't even cops, they were some, like, from some government agency.
or
They
at
said,
least they
yeah.
looked very CIA.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, they didn't exactly
Actually,
say where, but
I think it's like DHS. If it's international, they send
yes,
DHS.
exactly.
Yeah.
I remember now.
'Cause-
So
yeah.
the suit with the head
Department of what?
Homeland Security.
Homeland
Doesn't that sound so German?
I'm sorry?
It sounds very Nazi. Homeland Security sounds Nazi to me.
Oh yeah. I wasn't there, but I know what you're talking about.
So who can tell me what's happening right now in Turkey?
It's actually the two powers are fighting with each other. Tayyip got the support of Fethullah Gulen before he came to power. So they were supporting each other. Fethullah supported Tayyip
Oh, don't
so
tell
that,
me
that
nothing
he
about my
became this powerful
Fethullah.
and then became the prime minister today.
Okay, I'm
But
going back
at
to
some
my car,
point
sisters.
he
That
became
way
too
we-
powerful
Okay, I'm
that
gonna post
Fethullah
this,
did not like it
no.
anymore.
Okay.
And they were the two powers ruling the country together hand in hand. But Tayyip now kind of decided not to listen to him and not to listen to America as well, because Fethullah and America actually are hand in hand as well. And Fethullah lives here in Pennsylvania, supported by CIA actually. Sorry, but that's the truth. And then he got his green card through CIA. That's proven fact.
Wow.
Yeah. So when he was almost being imprisoned in Turkey, he wanted to move here, and CIA So we know that they're secretly doing a lot of things, not just in Turkey but throughout the world. And so when Tayyip decided not to do everything they say so, I don't know for what reason, because there's lots of layers of it. And so Fethullah and America looks like decided that okay, we gotta get rid of him. It's about time. So now they're trying to show everyone the corruption that Tayyip's government has done. And they decided, because Fethullah has so many people within the government which are judges and cops, and so those cops and judges decided that okay, they're going to show the corruption of Tayyip's men, and that's why this operation has been established. And they took 3 ministers' son, because they can't touch the ministers, but then there were so many more to come. Tayyip, all of a sudden the next day, this is like almost like a chess game right now. One does one move and then the other one does another move the next day. So Tayyip the next day took away, made them resign, kicked them out, all those cops and the judges, especially from Istanbul, because that was the part of the part of the police department that arranged these operations.
They're back again.
Yeah.
The same cops. They keep
Same
coming.
cops. So Tayyip is trying to get it under control by putting his own men and kicking out the Fethullah's men from the government. And then he also made all these suspicious ministers resign and formed a new government with announcing 10 new ministers yesterday. So he's trying to save his butt basically from this huge operation. But we're gonna see what's Fethullah's next move gonna be in the next couple days.
So all this money in the shoeboxes, what was the money to? What were they paying for?
Actually, the cops went into the house of one of the biggest banks managers, and they found $4.5 million in shoeboxes in his
that's
house,
a lot of,
in the
that's
bedroom.
some big shoeboxes.
Exactly. So we're making fun of that. He's bringing these shoeboxes. Unfortunately, we don't have that kind of money yet.
You could make some attach them all together and like write signs on them. You could do like all kinds of cool things with those shoeboxes.
Lots of jokes about it on Facebook as well.
Nice. I like the humor.
The Turks love humor. Yeah, they can create jokes out of anything, out of misery, basically, out of our misery.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, we just pray for us that we get rid of this AKP, Tayyip, and plus Fethullah, both at the same time. We're happy that they're fighting, but this is not our success. This is not the public success yet. It's just the two powers are fighting with each other. And our duty here as the public is actually to get rid of both of them, because they both want the same thing. They want to create an Islamic Republic of Turkey, which we do not want.
Well, I know there's a lot of like different political parties and stuff there. But what the majority of the people? What do the people want?
What is it? I'm sorry.
I know there's a lot of different political parties and people have different goals, but the majority of the people, what do the people want?
Actually, the second biggest party in Turkey, the alternative one, is CHP, which is a party that was formed by Atatürk when he first formed the Turkish Republic, so around 1923. But it's just unfortunate that CHP also is known to come to America a month ago, and he is known to shake hands with Fethullah's men, have breakfast with them, and also made some meetings with CIA as well. So it looks like from a distance, it looks like now they're thinking that okay, we'll help American Fethullah to bring down Tayyip, and in return they're gonna give us the power. So some people think that this is a strategical, this is a strategy to win the government, which is good because it's a good party. It used to be, in my eyes, but it's also a dance with the Satan. Is not something good.
It sounds like all of the parties, just like here, they're all corrupted.
So I do not approve what CHP is doing right now, even though I voted for them all my life. For the first time, I'm not going to vote for them because it's wrong to discuss one country's future with another country coming here and with this Islamic cult just to be in power.
Wow.
So we are very disappointed actually. I am. And some of my friends are. Yeah. So we would rather have them go back and actually get in touch with the smaller parties. There are some very small parties in Turkey which are much more honest. If CHP joined forces with them, it would be more honorable and honest in my eyes, rather than coming here and shaking hands with Fethullah and CIA.
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Incomes.
Right.
So that the economy is being supported.
Right.
But these guys are changing the system really badly.
Right.
They're just some type of guys who
Oh, okay.
who seem to be really living for money, you know. Like they're
Tamam biz de şey
they're
yapıyoruz.
kind of
Herhalde
whole motivation is about
Wow.
herkes dediğim 4 kişiyiz. Sami Kutsal
money is the
Yeah.
Amerikalı.
it's not the goal.
Nice.
If you make it the goal, then
I mean, those people are being
O geldi. Bir de başka birisi
they're
var.
being
Yani o kadar.
understanding about it for the most part. Of course, it's not in their hands to support us or anything like that, but I think at the same time they have to call the cops. It's even maybe one of their duty.
Well, I think the cops would come even if they didn't call them.
Yeah.
I think that.
I think we just lost our audience. Our audience just passed by.
Yeah, are they leaving or I don't know, or maybe for lunch? I'm thinking.
Maybe they're just going for lunch, yeah.
Looks like they're going to lunch altogether.
Because a lot of people, they walk to lunch. I've been watching a lot of people.
There's actually more people that works in the consulate. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why there were like 8-9 people.
Yeah.
Because I kind of have just who the secretaries are, and those were not the secretaries. So those are not people who work there
I
on a
didn't
full-time
notice
basis.
them either. No. Maybe they had a meeting. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a meeting.
Are we gonna start or are we gonna wait for Tuesday? What are we gonna do?
Tuesday is kind of desperately too far away. She wants us to wait for her. She just told me. But she says the traffic is really backed up. So we could wait for her except for the audience is there.
Yes, anyways. Yeah, you know.
That is true. How much time do you have, Patty?
I have time.
If you have time, I'd say wait for Tuesday because she was really excited.
I don't know how
for
much
this
batteries I
event.
have though. Maybe I should stop streaming. I don't know how much batteries I have
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, that's why I was
Of course.
asking.
I wonder if there's a plug somewhere.
I'm sure there's a plug in that. There's like a coffee place. or-
Sometimes in the planters, there's plugs.
There's a lobby, big lobby.
Yeah.
Maybe you can find some. You have your charger ready?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some.
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop streaming and I'll be back in a little while. So keep your browser open